Oh, hi, you guys. Welcome back to Tierfan Crafts. It is Thursday. Very much so Thursday. This week, I wanted to try something again. A couple weeks ago, some of you may remember I went live and was drawing drawing Gohan from Dragon Ball, from the new Dragon Ball movie. The style I ended up doing was, one second, guys. I'm trying to. Okay, forget it. Go that way. Thank you. Yeah. The style in which I was attempting to do was the style of Genndy Tartakovsky. Yeah, and truthfully, I don't think it turned out as well as I was hoping it would. So, therein, we gonna try this again. And this time, hopefully, I can get this rolling in the direction that I need it to go, or more accurately, want it to go. Give me 1 second. Let me send out all of these invites to the live. There we go. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna bounce down to the table. We are going to move the table up and get to rolling. All right. Oh, okay. So we got the table moved up. Now we got to move me up. There we go. All right. Let's readjust this light just a bit. Hopefully, everyone can see, and it's not way too far off. Pull this up real quick. All right. So, the last one I did, I don't believe I've put on the computer yet to be able to pull up, but that's fine. We are going to go at it and see if we can't roll it in a decent direction. Hi, Mom. Start with a basic shape. Figure out exactly which direction I want the face to be facing. And then we're going to start. Hi, Sam. Hi, honey. For this, I'm utilizing a couple different images as reference images for you okay? What'd you do?
I was taking my bra off and it fucking betrayed me and stabbed me in my finger.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
It hurts.
How are you doing this week, Sam? Yeah, I understand completely. Oh. It has been a long week, I think, for all of us, really. Pop back over here real quick so I can read in comments. There we go. Get to where I can read these. Good. Alright. And body wise, for what we're going for, needs something big and bulky. Not sure what kind of chaos my my wife and kids are getting into in the kitchen. Shoulders down. All right. There we go. From the way it looks, something that a friend of mine and I have been discussing, one thing that is very noticeable about Tartakovsky's style is how, hi Rachel, how simplistic it is. A lot of the lines are pretty just straightforward and flat. Arms don't have a whole heap of movement to them. Very boxy. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to bounce the camera on you. Very boxy, blocky hands. See if I can find a good reference image for the style of musculature that I'm kind of looking for. No, you're about to have her drag that mic cord all the way across the room, bub. You okay, honey?
Gabriel's gonna make some chicken. I'm hungry. I didn't eat like y'all.
Okay.
So he's gonna make me some chicken. I gotta go.
Okay.
It's like deep. It's like deep enough for like a stitch.
We got some bandages. Is this?
We don't.
We should.
We don't. You can go for it.
Yes, my love. All right. Apparently, Arwen stabbed her her thumb. Very simplistic muscle. That arm doesn't fit right because it should be more bulky. I do not doubt that at all, sweetheart. Okay, let's figure out how we're going to do this spiky hair, too. First things first, let me move this jaw forward just a tick. And need to figure out how we're going to do these eyes. Rain, stop. Get these eyebrows in here. Once I have the eyebrows in there, you know, if you'd slow down, sister, you wouldn't be having so many issues, you dorky dog. Alright, let's see. One of the reference images I'm using for this is Anakin from one of the runs of Clone Wars that Tartakovsky worked on. And I'm also using some images from, what's the name of it? Primal, which I guess is another series that he's worked on. I haven't watched it, so I have no clue. But I know it's a thing. Alright, there's that. And the mouth isn't so... Ooh, I don't even have to change up a whole lot. Interesting. I'm also referencing an image of adult Gohan. For this, I'm probably gonna end up taking this chin down a hair to where it's not as bold. Add that in there. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're gonna come over here, drawing this very simplistic ear. Chin down a hair. I am drawing Gohan in Super Saiyan form as an adult. I'm pulling my headphones back out of my pocket. Alright. Don't need a lot of muscle tone, just a little muscle tone to look right. Doobie doobie. I am noticing that from the images I'm referencing from Primal, the main, I'm assuming it's the main character, is massively bulky. And all of the lines and whatnot are a little bit more detailed.
Who are you talking about? Is it this guy on the T-Rex? Yeah, he's the main character.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, me and Garo used to watch Primal, and yeah, he's the main character, and the T-Rex is his pet.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So, you heard it there, folks. And for this, I think that looks a little bit better. And we'll probably show up a little bit better as a mouth rather than an awkward mustache. And no, he is not yelling, sweetheart. And for the hand, I have to make a minor adjustment to the arm itself. Something that ended up being discussed by my buddy and I is something I realized while working on the last piece. The style itself is massively simplistic, which is a great thing. It's all well fine and good. I have absolutely no problem with the simplicity to it. I'm not generally attempting to draw things in a simplistic way. I'm usually attempting to branch out and draw a little bit more complex. However, I am realizing that by drawing a little bit more simplistically, it is expanding my own personal art style. Come back over here real quick, make sure I don't have any comments from the other services that I'm streaming on. If you are new here, welcome. Oh, if you are not new here and you've been here before, most of you know that I stream on YouTube and Twitch as well as Facebook. Taper that down just a hair. And that down just a hair. Still leave the bulk.
Is she done dragging that bull across the table thing?
Looks like it.
Boy.
As I said, looks like it.
You can see her. Like up the corner of the black ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all coffee table table.
Alright. And put in some muscle definition. Because I am noticing that
Indeed.
in the
Come help me do these plants and stuff.
concept work to Primal, there is a lot of
Come help me do these plants and
muscle tone showing in some of the most simplistic ways it can be put in, and truthfully, I kind of dig that. I dig the simplistic nature to it.
stuff. Here we go.
There we go. Throw that in, and for the hair,
This one's the heavy one.
go down here. We'll come back over here for just a second.
Yeah, I got it on my hip like a baby.
But we used to own it. Stuff like that, like a baby.
Right there. And we'll go down from there to there and swoop that here.
Dead rabbit smell pretty done.
Here, Bubba. Nice.
Swish.
There we go. And
Really lucky smell good.
ease that one back just a
I
touch.
had this looking so good, and then I sat it outside that one time, and now it's all
Who is that? Looks like a monkey and
That is a question that I do not have the answer to, Andy.
Make sure to give them crickets some water. And you need to squirt your frogs.
Alright. Simplistic enough to look good. And you know what? I think it'll work.
look at Rainy Day.
Do you hear me?
Look at Rainy Day.
I don't
She's
care about the cat. Do what I told you to do. Make sure them frogs are good and hydrated
Yes.
with clean water in their bowl.
What she said.
Clean water in the bowl.
Okay. For this and we're gonna have to figure some things out. Doobie doobie. Doo 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 doobie 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 beep 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 beep. Up from there. Keep it simple. There. Not straight enough. Do do. Okay, there we go. That's better. And then there. There. And there. And we're gonna go there. And Gohan does have those wraps around his wrist. So let's go ahead and throw those in. Welcome to everyone coming in over on Facebook. I am attempting to redeem myself. A couple weeks ago, I drew Gohan Beast in a style that was meant to be in the style of Gendy Tartakovsky. And it didn't exactly work out the way I was hoping. So in that, I am attempting to redeem myself. At least a touch. Thinking about it. It was starting to look good, but that arm is too long. So we're gonna redo it. And back there for a second. Alright, let's try this again. Get those knuckles in there. Start getting the fingers in there. And the last finger, which is the little pinky finger. I'm gonna try and adjust that. And there we go. Fit that in. Alright, there we go. Now, we're going to try to add those wrist wraps or whatever they're called into the image. Also, thinking about it, I need to put clothes on him. So, let's see. Should we do da do 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 do? Okay. And there we go. Put his shirt on him. Draw that out. Pull that in. Pull that in. And we're gonna B-cut that all the way to about here. On both sides. And since the undershirt is actually rather simple, we're just gonna draw that across. And that should take care of the vast majority of it. Alright. Now we've got that side done. Actually need that to be a hair more. There we go. Thumb is a hair too long. It's no biggie, but it's still too long. There we go. And then over here, wrist thingy on that arm, which is going to be partially cut off, no biggie. And I'm thinking, in order to get the pose right, I am going to do this. There we go. Okay, the older one. This is what I'm looking for right there. There we go. So we're going to find the balancing point just so I get proportions accurate. Yeah, I think that should be about right. Okay. We are going to draw that down to about a point there. And then we are going to do that. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That. And what's the pattern on the boot? Okay. So do that there. Pull that somewhat around. just kind of like we did the sleeve. Straight cut off there to there. There we go. And belt, I'm going to use the lay of what's there. And just draw it in. Like that. And I am going to sharpen my pencil right quick. Welcome to everybody that's coming in over on Facebook. And real quick, check demographics. Welcome to whoever is in over on Twitch as well. We are currently drawing Super Saiyan Gohan. Not the beast form, but just Super Saiyan Gohan in the style of Gendy Tartakovsky, or at least attempting to. Doing the best that I can on it. Eventually, I'll get down this whole doing things simplistically. I think that's one hiccup that I'm kind of running into is doing things in a way that it's simple but works. Do that there. And swoop that down to there. And because they're flat, not boots, we are going to look over here at the clone on this image. And okay. Now the front of this has this interesting lacing pattern, even though it's only laced down at the bottom. So, like we did with the belt, just pull that across and we'll go with a little bit of Samurai Jack influence on that one. And bring that all the way through to fruition. There we go. There we go. And over here, same thing. Do that, and do that there. There we go. And as far as the waist goes, I need this leg pulled a little bit more that way. Move that up a little bit, that up just a bit, that bit right there, that bit right there, and honestly I think that would be fun. I haven't painted in quite a while and I wouldn't mind going back and painting. I think it would be quite interesting to do. Um, for sure. And knock out all these fingers, get all these fingers where they belong. All right. And throw in that muscle tone to the arm. Z. Honestly, it's been a while since I've been to the art store and just been allowed to go wild. I'm already on board for that one. Okay. And now I'm realizing that the camera's not seeing the feet, but there's the feet. Now I'm going to look at some of the other stuff that's been done and see if I can find details that look right for what I'm doing. There we go. And I think we should do the same thing on this side, just to at least attempt to match the aesthetic. There we go. There we go. And only thing I'm not really happy with is the hair. It's kind of hard to find references of spiky hair done by Tartakovsky. Which I'm not saying it's not out there at all. Because I'm sure it is, but that'll work. And go more straight from there. That adjustment, and I'm thinking that looks better a little bit. I love my cat, I really do, but I swear cats find the weirdest places to lay down. Little Dork decided she wanted to lay on top of the keyboard, which is usually not a problem when I remember to turn the keyboard off. Oops. Oh well. Good girl, Turd. Way to be a dork. Yeah. Way to be a dork. Alright. I'm not massively disappointed with the hairstyle now. I'm still not as happy with it just because I feel like it could be better, but all in all, it's not the worst I've ever seen. Go ahead and add in some details that I left out, like that, and some pupils. Because it doesn't seem like irises are put in completely, just looks like they're pupils. But I'm gonna say that that's it. I think I finally managed to somewhat redeem myself. Once I get off of here, I will probably ink it out, color it, and call it all good. I don't think I'm going to make any massive changes to it that I can foresee currently, aside from adjusting these wrist wraps to kind of match the rest of the clothing. But other than that, it has been fun hanging out with everyone. Hopefully the rest of you have all of you have a good rest of the week once I figure out how to English correctly. And I will catch you all in the next one. So you guys have a great night.